Hi Margie, so this is 20 East Main Street in Brookside. Brookside is Mendham Township, and I've just been all the way through the house just to give you an idea, and I've turned on all the lights. It's a very interesting house. It's very cute actually. Apparently it used to be, and I'm trying to pan around to give you an idea as to what's around. If you go down that direction you actually get into the village of Brookside. Apparently it used to be two separate homes that's been converted into the one, and the access at the moment is supposed to be through the side door. I've actually just unlocked the front door so we can go through there. Because it's an older house, then of course it's closer to the street than most of the newer properties that you might come across. So you've got this very pretty little porch that you can sit on. We've got a car and a school bus coming by at the moment. There we go. You can see the little windows above the porch. Hello. We've got some block paving on the pathway coming up to it. The stairs, the wood is probably in need of a little bit of attention. It looks a little bit dried out to me. You can see the shutters. Okay, and coming in through the front door, this is the main hallway. You have stairs here which go up, and just the other side of that wall there's another staircase that goes up as well, which is presumably from the second house. You just close the door, and I love this because look, we've got this big old-fashioned sort of key. Okay, so that door's now locked. Just to spin around and you can see the radiator with the radiator cover. So some cute touches. There's a very large room here off to the right, and you can see with the radiator covers as well, they're almost forming like window seats. Big wood burning fireplace with the built-in at the side. And you can see where it looks like this used to be two separate rooms that have been made into the one. You've got the hardwood floors. Before going through into the back room, I'm going to just show you the rest of this foyer. And here's my front door again. And if I just spin around to the left, I've got a step down. Just show you the step down. 2 steps down into the dining room. And through this door here is the other staircase that goes up. I'm going to close that door. I won't use that staircase again for now. Through from the dining room, there's 2 double doors that go through into the kitchen and like the breakfast room area. We're going to get through to that from the other side, because otherwise I'm going to lose you and your sense of direction with taking you through this house. Either that or I'll lose my sense of direction. Little closet here, little coats closet underneath the stairs, and here we have the powder room, which has been updated with a pedestal sink and toilet. A lot of the other bathrooms have not been updated particularly, so they're okay, they're clean, they're functional, but they're not necessarily updated. That's just a little bit of storage space. Back through into the large room that we were in just a moment ago. No lights in this room. And on this time round I'm going to walk through to the back. I've got 2 steps down again. To my right is, it's almost like a little greenhouse off the family room. I think I'd call this the family room. And I will go and show you outside afterward. Love this, it's like a stable door through to the rear garden. We'll look through there afterward. And I think you might like this. I'm going to just show you the ceiling. You've got a beamed ceiling here. And another very large fireplace where you can see, I think, wasn't this for ovens and stuff? These little holes at the side of the fireplace. I'm sure you know better than I do. But it's very cute. Beautiful fireplace. From here, I'm going to walk through, oh, tell a lie, because I want to show you this little bit here first. Off this door with this other very interesting catch, we've got a little sink, so like a little wet bar area. Turn it off, and through the other door here is actually the laundry. So they've got a stacked washer dryer and just shelving at the side. From here I'm going to walk through into the kitchen area, and you can see you've kind of got flagstones, certainly some sort of tiled, it's almost like brick tiled floor. Nice. And you've got the kitchen, which all looks really pretty modernised, which is very nice to see in an older house. There's your microwave, tiny little microwave, which is inset into the cabinets there. Walking around the corner, you see the rest of the kitchen. So, let me look at the appliances. That's a Maytag dishwasher, and a Thermador hood, and Thermador cooktop, and a Thermador double oven. The refrigerator is here, and I have to see what that is. Amana, I don't know how to pronounce it, Amana. I just want to show you the wall, because it's like a rough hewn stone wall at the bottom going up to the windows. Lots of windows. You've got 3 windows, and then this is nice as well because you see the kind of vaulted ceiling with the beams in it again, and there's a skylight right there, and that's looking back into the family room that we just came from. Swiveling around, that's the back door, which I originally came through. I know I showed you through the front door, but I had to come through the back door. And this is actually going into like a little breakfast area with a 3rd fireplace here. Low ceilings, so hopefully you or your husband are not too tall. Little windows, and that goes back into the dining room that I already showed you before. I am going to briefly show you the basement. I'm not a terribly big basement person, but I've already investigated it and figured out where the light switch is. So I go back through the kitchen, and you can see that this is probably a dirt floor basement. These big thick stone walls, ooh, these big thick stone walls again. This is not high, you have to be very careful not to bump your head. It's actually a concrete floor, it's not a stone floor. There's another fridge down here. Trying to see where the furnace and everything is. You know, I am not going to investigate this too much because there's another doorway through there and I don't know where the light switch is. But it gives you an idea. Little window. Okay. Before I go upstairs, I want to investigate this stable sort of door into the back garden. Oh, I've got to catch up the top. That was what was stopping me from opening the door. Okay, so I'm coming outside onto a brick paved patio area, which is a little bit mossy. Then let go a little bit. That's the fence to the side of the house, with the door out toward the front road. You can see that the garden is fully enclosed. I'm going to go up these steps. The driveway is just the other side of that fence. And it looks to me like you have another gate here, which actually would take me out directly to where my car is. You can just about get round the side there of the house. There's another little gate to the right hand side of the house there, and show you a little bit more of the garden. This looks to me like there's a greenhouse and a vegetable patch. So there's the vegetable patch. It looks to me like the garden probably finishes at the deer fencing. I don't know whose land it is beyond it. This is the barn. I don't know if we have access to that or not. I'll try that afterward. There's double doors out through onto the driveway, and actually that's my car through there. There's the house. Okay, swiveling round. I'm going to turn off the video for a second while I get back in so I can show you the upstairs. Okay, I want you to get your sense of direction, so I'm back by the front door looking at the steps from the hallway. Once again, that's my dining room to my left and my living room to the right. I'm going to go up the steps, and it does get a little complicated up here. That's the interesting thing about old houses, huh? Alright, so I have a door immediately in front of me, which is, oh, it's like a little closet, but it's interesting because there's a window. Wonder why there's a window. Not going to investigate that just yet. To my left, there's a few little steps down. 1, 2, 3 steps down. And you go to a couple of different bedrooms. To my right, on this level, I've also got bedrooms. So I'm going to investigate this level first. Another doorway right here, which is to the same closet we were in a moment ago. Just to my right along the stairs is a bathroom. This is probably the nicest of the bathrooms. I think there's 3.5 in this house. Just a single sink, and there's your window. The window's down low because that's my head height. It's a sort of sloping ceiling. There's the window, covered radiator, the toilet, and the shower is just behind the door here. Actually, let me see if I can turn on the light. Okay, little seat inside the shower, and yes, it is powder blue. And to open the door, so you can just get an idea. There you go. Close the door again. There's the catch for the door. There's some really, ouch, bumped my head on the sloped ceiling as I was backing up to take a better shot. What I was going to say is I love the features of this house, you know, just the character with the doors and the catches and stuff like that. First bedroom off to my right has a fireplace, so we're already up to 4 fireplaces in this house. Another sloped ceiling down to the little window there. There's a closet to the left. Coming back out into the upper hallway. And there's a bedroom directly across. A small bedroom. You might even be better to use this as an office because it is small. In fact, that looks to me like what they've done, because in the closet here they've put like a little desk. And then off to the right and a few steps down is what I think is probably the master bedroom. A little bit difficult to tell when there's no furnishings in. So here is the toilet, the bathtub and sink. And there's another skylight up here and window opposite. And if I walk into the bedroom, it gives you an idea as to what you have. It's all baseboard heat up here. And there's a walk-in closet to the one side. Okay. Walking back up these few steps toward the staircase. And this time I'm going to go down the steps to the other half of the house. There's the stairs that meet the door going into the dining room, bathroom, bedroom, and another bedroom over here. I'm going to go this direction first. Double closet. There's another little closet here with a mirror. And small bedroom. It's actually all wallpaper. I'm not sure how well it's showing you on the video. This has got radiator heat. So I think, she did tell me actually that part of it had been an addition. So I'm thinking that the room that we were just in with the baseboard heat was probably the addition, because it's the only one with that. This is interesting. The floor is very slopey. So from left going over to right, there's a very definite and discernible slope. Once again, typical of an older home. Listing agent did say to me that they are very motivated to sell, very keen to sell. Of course, they've already moved out, so that's no surprise. And that's why they've reduced the price. Okay, I'm going to turn off all the lights and then I'm going to show you the outside. So I will turn off the video for a second. Okay, so I'm back down by the kitchen. I've turned off all the lights. I'm going to swivel around, show you one last little view of the kitchen before we go out the back door or the side door. I'm taking the key with me in the hope that it might get us into the barn. These are just decorative little barrels. That's the property next door. That's the gravel driveway down toward the house. And spinning around, you can see that the barn to the right belongs to this property, the garage to the left belongs to next door. Oh, and there's a sort of drain here in the driveway, presumably to ensure that any runoff is drained away, so that's good. That's just showing you around next door. Mendham Township is very pretty. I'm going to perhaps try and park and video a little bit of the small part of the town. There's not a lot there. There's a community centre, there's a post office, but it's cute. That's my car. Okay. I'm thinking that these doors just slide. Let's find out. Ah. Perfect. Oh wow. This is huge. And somewhere there's a light switch. Okay. I think that needs a cover. Okay. So a great big barn where you can certainly drive in here. It's got a little door out to the rear. Interesting to know exactly where this property ends, because that's making me think that it goes back further than that deer fence that we saw earlier. Stairs going up. I'll figure out if I'm brave enough to try those in a few moments. I'm trying to see how I get out here. There we go. Okay. We have more property. We have, I think that this is a water pump. Is that a pump? Yes, but it doesn't work. Oh, don't think it works anyway. It looks very rusted. That's where the deer fence ends. Huh. Maybe the property does go up higher. I'd have to check. That's next doors. And to go back in through the barn, you can see there's some patio doors actually there to the side. Hang on while I try and lock this up again. I'll do that in a moment. Otherwise you're going to get some very peculiar views on the video camera. Okay, through here there's actually a proper door with a lock. And it looks to me like, I wonder if they thought of making this into a little apartment for a child or something like that. It almost looks like it's been finished off with that intent because there's baseboard heating in here. You've got 2 patio doors, one to the back, one to the side, another door with a lock there, a closet, and I'm wondering if there's a bath through here. You can see the baseboard heat again. There isn't a bathroom, but looks to me like this little room with the fan and the light was maybe planned as though it was going to be a bathroom. I'm going to walk back through and risk the stairs. Just have to watch your head again because there's another beam there. All right. Okay, big loft-like area which goes pretty well the full length of the garage. I say garage, barn, sorry. Not used to showing barns. For some reason, I went out of focus for a moment there. Okay, I'm going to walk back down those stairs and figure out if there's anything I haven't shown you. I think we've more or less seen it all. There's like a little lamppost there. See if I can zoom in to help you see it a bit better. There you go, see? So you would have some light. So here we are again. This time I'm in my car and I'm going to try and video as I'm driving down that main street of Brookside. So there's the house to my left. I just need to be a little bit careful as I pull out. There's nothing coming to my left. A bicycle to my right. So now I can pull out. It's very pretty here with the trees because the leaves are changing colour, and this is a nice quiet little place. You can see here on my left some playing fields, and this is actually where the parade ends up with the 4th of July. So you are right by everything, quite honestly, for this. I'm going to probably try and park here so I can show you a little bit better. Okay. I'm going to park. So you can probably get a perspective as to just how close the house is just to being in the centre of the village. This is Brookside Community Church. The same side as the house is. The playing field where the parade ends up and where the entertainment, if I can call it that, generally is. It's things like the children's egg and spoon race, stuff like that, nothing terribly scary. Brookside Community Centre is just, if I can get past that tree, just there. There we go, I'm going to zoom in on it. And what's nice about that is just occasionally the kids have their parties there. So my son is in 8th grade. 7th and 8th grade, the parents had decorated it as like a little disco for them. Always done by 10 o'clock, you'll be glad to know. It's a real community here. That's what I really like about it. Just there, I hope you can see that building that I'm directing at. That's actually the post office. See if I can zoom in a little bit more on the sign. There we go, you can actually see it. Post office. So you can even walk And just around the corner, where that car actually just turned, see if I can get my sense of direction again, there. If you were to take a right there, that would take you to the elementary school. A little bit further down on the left. If you were to go round the corner to the left, it would take you to the fire station. And that road actually goes all the way up to Route 24, so you are close by and convenient for main roads, despite the fact that you are a little bit off the beaten track being just here. And of course with Morristown you've got access to the train station with the fast train into Manhattan, I should say. Okay, back in my car. I haven't moved yet. There's the playing fields off to the left. I'm just going to make sure I don't bump into any cars as I pull out. So give me a moment to make sure I'm being safe. Okay. And just want to show you what I was referring to. Post office is right here. And if I was to continue around on this road, that is the firehouse, okay, right there. I'm going up there. I'm actually going to take a right to go toward the elementary school, because this actually takes me back to Mendham Borough and is my way home. The reason why I'm taking you via the township school is because they've got Mendham Beach right there. Mendham Beach is like a little lake where you can join for the summer, and they obviously for the children have swim club and stuff like that, Brookside Beach, and it's just cute. Oops, I'm showing you my car instead of what I want to show you. Let's drive around. Okay, this is Brookside Beach, and what you'll see, I hope, is a little beach area with umbrellas and like a little pier sort of point. And that's always open during the summer for residents of Mendham who pay a fairly nominal sum to join the beach for the summer. Unwinding my window. Brookside Beach, and that actually says Mendham Township Pond. Okay, I think that's it. I look forward to hearing from you, and I hope that the video has helped you find out a little bit more about 20 East Main and Brookside. Talk to you soon.